yo, what's up, Philly?
How we doing?
How we doing?
Not much. I hear the Pirates pitching held the game held up the show here a little bit.
They did.
I think the Pirates had 5 hits today.
Yeah, well, the pitchers gave up about 1 million hits, right? So you guys couldn't get out of there fast enough.
We were, yeah. Hey, real quick, the show's brought to you by City Distilling, and we got the Sips here on vacation with us. I brought them all, so
Nice.
They're here, and
Very
we're
cool.
enjoying them. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, everybody. We're having a good time. We're a little late because we got stuck in traffic. We'll use that excuse, right, John?
That's right.
Of course. That's what we're sticking by.
Uh-oh.
You're okay. You're all right. But yeah, so you
We
guys,
good, Johnny?
Yep, I'm here. We got you. So yeah, we got a good show here. Hopefully, we got Lauren and Anthony is down there as well, getting ready for Shawnee's wedding tomorrow.
Not good.
So you're freezing up on us there. All right, we got backup plan.
Johnny, plan B.
All right, here we go.
Plan B.
Getting rid of yours and using Lauren's phone. If you want to turn it sideways, you'll be able to. If you want to turn it sideways, you'll be good.
Yeah, Johnny, you tell me that all the time, but it never really works.
There you go. You're perfect.
Well, I guess it's working this time.
It's working. So yeah, so we have a good show. You guys getting ready for Shawnee's wedding?
We are.
Everybody excited?
We are. There's Dave. How many you blue hens are down here? There's a lot, right? Yeah. Well, we just left them. Yeah. That's why we were late for the show. Don't tell anybody, please.
You just told everybody.
I just told everybody. So maybe we should start the show over. It's brought to you by City Distilling and our friends Nick and Jamie. Yeah, we're good. We're giving these away down here on the beach.
Nice.
So when we leave Clearwater, they're going to know about City Sips.
There you go.
So, absolutely, 100%. So, hey Johnny.
Johnny, we're not able to see comments and questions, just as a heads up, because we're using our phones. So
yeah, you're gonna.
That comes through,
Yep, I'll take care of them.
Okay, sounds good.
You got that?
I got the comments. Yep, right at the moment we have nobody making comments right at the moment. I guess they late with the show right at the moment.
Because
So
we're a little late to the party.
yeah,
We're a little late to the party. So are my peeps. I expected like 100 of them here, but
Wow.
I got one so far.
Well,
No.
there was about 30 of them at Dunedin.
Oh yeah, I left 30 of them in Dunedin. I left 30 of them in Dunedin.
That's okay. That's all right.
They
So you
just came
guys
from
are having.
We had rehearsal tonight.
Oh,
Looks
They
like you
had
guys are having a
rehearsal.
good time down there. Everything.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. No, I didn't have any beers. I had none. It was my first.
Yeah, it's his first.
It's my first. Hey.
Jim wants to know how many sips you had today.
I am not counting. I am not counting. Nope, not at all.
He's on
Hey,
vacation. No counting.
No counting. Let's talk a little bit about our March Madness bracket pool because
Yes.
yours truly will let you down.
There's still time.
Do I still have? I don't have time, do I?
See, dude, not until noon tomorrow.
Ah, okay. Why did I think? Did Pitt and Mississippi play last night?
They did, but that one technically doesn't count because it's either one there, as far as the bracket goes.
I tried
Okay.
to tell him that, Johnny, but he didn't believe me.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
All right,
you get whoever, like as the brackets go, you get whoever if you want to pick.
So was that a consolation game? Consolation game.
No, it was the play-in game. So, but it was just a matter of when that comes up on that in the bracket, you either had Pitt or whoever the other team was. So,
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So, yeah, so
All
it's not too bad. But
All right.
yeah, so you got till noon tomorrow. Just make sure you use podcast as the password when you log in. You just have a ESPN account.
I see what you did there.
You see that?
I see what you did there.
I tried to make it simple so I remembered it. That's why. And then somebody asked me for it. I forgot what it was. But that's typical.
I think I submitted my bracket today.
There you go.
All right, just make sure I did it under the right thing. I didn't type any password in, so I hope I submitted it correctly.
Well, now maybe.
How are the sips, young man?
Very
good. Good. There you go. Yep.
So yeah, we got a decent amount of people already joining in there, so it's going well. So you get much Eagles talks going down there with the free agency going on, or all baseball?
No, it's there's no Eagle fans down here. I'm not happy.
Right.
I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy. But bring me up to speed, because I know our boy Big Play Slay is gone.
They released them. Yes, they released them. It saved $17 million on the cap right at the moment.
Okay, so they saved $17 million, and that's going to go towards CJ, right?
Well, that's the plans. Yeah, they're hoping they're going to be able to do that. But if you remember last year, Fletcher Cox was the same way. They released him, and later on before the June 1st deadline, they were able to re-sign him. So there's talk Slade could be back.
Okay. Well, Fletcher's back as well, right? He took hometown discount.
He just signed a little while ago for 1 year for $10 million. Boston Scott's back for 1 year for $2 million.
Okay.
So that's good. They got Bradbury done yesterday for 3 years for $38 million.
Okay.
And then Jason Kelsey was back with 1 year for $14.25, which makes him the highest paid center in football, which is well-deserved honor there for his contract.
We can honor that.
Right. And
it's not our money either.
Well, that's true. That's true. But it was definitely earned it. He's a big part for this offense. Without him, the offense could be a lot more. You'd have to go out and get another guy, because Cam Jurgens is going to slide over and take Salomalo's spot at right guard.
You don't think there's any possibility that he can be signed?
So no, because he's going to get good money, and
well, how come nobody's like knocking the door down for him?
Well, they're going after some of the other guys too. So I mean, he's not like it's a guard's not a big spot, and
you're correct, right?
It's kind of like the last spot there to fill in for teams. So he could be back, but I just think there's too much money that you're going to be ending up going to pay for Jalen Hurts, that you can't keep all these guys.
Right. Understand.
And, if Jurgens can slide over and play guard for next year, then you can kind of put a Band-Aid on it and save the money that way.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. But we did lose a few guys here. We lost Jason Hargrave, which is a big defensive tackle that we lost.
I ran into a couple San Francisco fans, and they're ecstatic. Yeah, they're ecstatic over that pickup.
Right.
So I mean, rightfully so. But I mean, Jordan Davis has to slide into that spot, right?
That's the plan. So I mean, you have a guy that's going to take over there. So that should hopefully, bring it back Fletcher Cox. That'll have the rotation still going. So I think that'll be okay. You lost Kaiser White, TJ Edwards, so you lost two of your linebackers, and like we got Nakobe Dean, to fill in one of those spots.
Right. So TJ Edwards went to the Bears, correct?
He went to the Bears, yeah.
Did White sign with anybody?
He did. He went with Arizona with Jonathan Gannon.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I did see that.
So
yep. Anybody? Well, how about Miles Sanders? We're losing Miles Sanders, right?
Miles Sanders is gone because we signed Rashard Penny from Seattle.
How do you? I mean, we haven't had a lot of time to chat. So, what do you think about that pickup?
1 year for 1.35 is not bad. If he can stay healthy, he's
Right.
a great pickup if he can stay healthy.
Right.
He's only played 42 games in the last 5 years, so that's a little bit discouraging. But when he's on the field, he's a good player.
Gotcha.
I think, especially behind this offensive line, he's going to be a good fit with this line, because he hasn't had an offensive line like this in Seattle that he played behind. So that'll help. Losing Epps is another, which is just depth in there. But if we lose Gardner Johnson, that will hurt a little bit. And then Dillard, Andre Dillard, just a backup offensive lineman.
He signed with the Titans, right?
He did, yeah.
Okay.
So there's a few guys out there that we lost, and but it wasn't bad. You got younger. I think it. If you had to pick between Bradbury and Slay, Bradbury is the better choice, just because of the young age. So
bring me up to speed here. Slay, they wanted to renegotiate Slay, and he didn't want to redo his deal. Was that the deal?
Well, the talks is that he wanted 3 years guaranteed.
Okay.
Like he was going, if he was going to renegotiate, because he's owed $26 million for this year, and so if he was going to renegotiate, he wanted to have a 3-year guaranteed contract, basically.
Gotcha.
And the Eagles didn't want to do that. So
gotcha. Yep.
And then that would have probably, if they went that way, then he would have been a 35-year-old corner, and Bradbury wouldn't be here, type of thing. So
Okay.
Bradbury's a little bit younger. You get him for 3 years. It's a better working, outlook for the team.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the world's not coming to an end with free agency right at the moment. You see a lot of guys leaving, but we knew that was going to happen.
Let me pardon the interruption here a minute, because Joe Stinger is calling me out for bringing this cold weather to Florida.
Yeah.
I am not responsible for this. I came down in 2 days of rain. Everything was fine.
We got here last night, so I guess we could be to blame.
Everything was fine. I don't know what. It was a beautiful day. I thought over in Dunedin they were calling for snow this afternoon. It was so windy. It was so windy and cold. I didn't know what was going on.
But then it got warm.
It did. Then the sun came out. Yep. And then we were chasing some kid. What's his name? Castro?
Yes. Castro.
We were
Randolfo Castro.
Yeah, we were chasing.
Pirates.
Yeah, so no, he wasn't signing autographs. So he snubbed Anthony, and Anthony is slowly drifting away from the Pirates. So
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
We're here till the 21st, so Castro will see us again. Oh, don't you worry, Castro. I'll be back.
So yeah, Joe Stinger, we had fun over in Dunedin. I don't know. I think the post party was better than the actual game.
Post party was good.
Post party was good. Yeah, drinking PBRs out of paper bags was good. So
that's right.
Yeah,
it'll be warmer. Joe says it'll be warmer for St. Patty's Day.
I hope so. I've had this hoodie on all day. So
well, Caesar likes it. Caesar likes it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He likes it.
All right. I'm not sure.
Mom, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Well, watch my bag.
But yeah, it's been fun. It's been exciting with the free agency going on. So it'll be interesting to see. The draft's going to be fun. To fill in a few of these holes.
All right. So I got a couple questions. So you brought us up to speed on the free agency. Not to drift away from the Eagles, but I know the quarterback from San Francisco, Joey Garoppolo.
Yep, Jimmy. Yep.
He's gone, right? He signed a big deal.
He went with the Raiders. Yep.
He went with the Raiders, correct? What are the other big names? And don't let's not talk about Aaron Rodgers because that deal's not done yet, right?
Uh, well, yeah, I guess I think it is because he announced that he was going to the Jets. So I don't know.
Okay. I
If,
mean, I
if
heard.
earlier in the day they weren't able to do anything until 4 o'clock today. They couldn't officially announce it. So
Okay.
um, all things are pointing that he's there. He gave them a wish list and they got their players. So
is that what the deal was?
yeah. He went out and got Alan Lazard. You know, they got Lazard for him and everything. So he should be good to go.
Any other big names that I need to know about that I've missed over the past 24 hours?
David Montgomery went from the Bears to the Lions. You know, nothing. Yeah, David Montgomery.
That's not a big name.
No, but he would have been an interesting name depending on the dollar values for the Eagles. You know, as a running back coming here.
Yeah. Any talk on Miles Sanders where he's going to end up?
No. You know, because the running backs keep getting more every day. They're out as free agents because the Cowboys are letting Zeke go.
Yep, I saw that. Yep.
You know, so I mean, it's like the free agency are pulling away, and then they just keep throwing more running backs into the mix, and nobody's really taking on any running backs right at the moment. I mean, the Eagles were the only ones really with Penny and Montgomery going. So yeah, I mean, it's been a little quiet, right? I mean, because obviously nothing could be done until 4 o'clock today, so it's only been a couple hours.
Yeah, but I just remember past years, you know, things were wild. Things were a whole lot more rampant than they were today.
Yeah, and with the salary cap, with them getting extra money this year, you would have thought teams would have been going a little bit more crazy with it. But they it seems like they're holding back a little bit.
Okay.
You know, getting a few guys here or there.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, the one guy, the safety from Cincinnati left. He got paid. Bell, I think his name was Bell. He got paid. You know, which is why they thought CJ Gardner Johnson was going to have a hard time signing back here because of the money he got. But the money hasn't been there all there as much as people thought there was.
Okay. All
which
right.
may allow Slay to come back, you know, at a lower number.
Okay.
You know, now that he's not.
All right.
So what are you hearing for the Phillies when you've been down there?
Well, you know, all the big names are you know with the World Baseball Classic, right?
Yeah.
So you know we're seeing a lot of, I mean, the baseball that I've seen. You know, you've got, you know, infielders playing the outfield and outfielders playing the infield, and I mean it's crazy. We don't have a catcher. I mean it's just bizarre. You know, so you got a low battery. I don't know if you want to plug in there a little bit. There's a little bit of juice on there. And excuse me, but you know, sometimes the you know, the best planned show is not a planned show. So I apologize.
Exactly.
We were out all day, all afternoon, and we had high expectations to do some things, and we just weren't able to pull them off. And you know, here comes we got more of the party getting ready to join us. So if we lose control, I'm not.
Dave's enjoying the show. Dave's a rookie. But he's drinking a city sip.
Yep.
And here comes Shawnee.
Yep. Hey, watch! Don't fall in the damn pool.
Got to protect it. Put bubble wrap around them.
Don't fall in the. You got to get married tomorrow. Don't. Yeah, come on down.
Yeah.
Bring.
Here, do you want to?
Here we go. How we doing, Shawnee? How we doing?
Hey, let me introduce Sean. Sean's getting married tomorrow.
Yes, he is. How we doing, Shawnee?
The wedding's off 2 seconds ago. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
It's gonna be a good time.
Everything good?
Yeah.
All right.
You all
Good
right?
job. Oh,
How
yeah.
was your day?
I was hanging with your.
I want to hear about your day.
I'll share it with you.
Joe says congratulations, Shawnee.
I'll share it.
So-
Joe Stinger.
Joe Stinger says congratulations.
Thank you, Joe Stinger. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. So, yeah, everybody's almost here. I think I'm waiting on one more. Yeah.
You waiting on Stephanie? Did you say?
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
He's
on her.
waiting on the bride.
I got one more buddy coming in. He'll be in late tonight, so yeah, it's gonna be a blast. So
Good stuff.
so far it's been a great week. Baseball's been great, company's been great. Beer's been cold. And, yeah, we're good, man.
Well, that's all you can ask for, right?
And a lot of Eagles news up there right here. So
There is. There has been.
we're trying to keep track of it. I lose track of stuff when I'm down here. So
Oh yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
baseball town down there.
yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Yep. It's been a lot of fun.
Good.
It's been good. It really has. And I will be live tomorrow night from the wedding. So you guys can look for some jump ins. We're gonna go live. This fan's view. The service starts at 6. Shawnee tells me the party starts at 6:30. So I will I'll jump in and maybe we'll we can interview the newlyweds.
Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah. Wait, you got a surprise. There's a surprise for you tomorrow.
Oh baby!
Uh-oh.
Oh baby!
Surprise.
Oh baby!
Big surprise.
Big surprise! Hey, talk about surprises. How about the other night with Hogan? Come on,
Oh, God.
talk about it. Come on,
Where do I start? I was
talk
like-
about it.
Like a little kid.
You were like it was like Christmas morning.
Yeah. So we're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden, Nick Hogan gives a big shout out to Stephanie and Sean for their wedding. As soon as he did it, I knew who set that up. Big guy. So Hogan made eye contact with him. I said, "Can we get a picture?" And he was like, "Yeah." So we went around to the back part of the set there, and he comes out and he says to Stephanie, he said, "You really want to marry this dude?" He was like, "Yeah, I guess." And then, he says to me, he said, "One bit of advice for you: take out the trash twice a day." And then give me one of these chest bumps. Congratulations, bro.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was good.
It was cool. So
It
now,
was good.
so now I want to get we got a great picture. So I want to get it printed, get a nice inscription from them, drop a couple buckets to get it signed. So got to. I mean, how can I not, right? That's
Good
like
stuff.
it's like a great piece. So
Instead of the wedding picture, you can hang that over your bed.
yeah, I'll do that. That'll
There you
work.
go.
That'll work.
Let me know how Stephanie likes that.
Yeah, that'll work. And she loved it. But at that point, I was done. I said, "My week is finished. Let's jump to Thursday." So I was a little kid. So
Well, you're going to meet up with them again on Saturday then?
yeah, I guess tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I got to find a place to print it, and then I got to figure something out, right?
Yeah, we're gonna use our some guy we know.
Yeah.
So-
I know
so-
people that know people.
So hopefully we don't have to wait in line.
There you go.
But yeah, he's doing a public signing on Saturday from 1 to 5. So if anybody's down in the Clearwater area, Hogan's Beach Shop. I mean, it's not cheap, but I know it just, you don't get your money's worth, but it's the experience. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's Saturday. What'd I say? Sunday? Tomorrow. Saturday, 1 to 5. Yep,
Yeah.
Saturday 1 to 5. My producer's making me clarify everything because I was dehydrated today and I just need to hydrate a little bit. So
Miles
yeah,
Sanders,
yeah.
not to interrupt, but
Here we go.
Miles Sanders went to the Panthers.
Miles Sanders to the Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
How much? How many years?
I don't know. Mike just messaged, made a comment about it. So
Okay.
That's an odd one.
Yeah.
yeah,
But wait, who's down there coaching now? Who's down in Carolina now?
it was who was down there? It was
Frank Wright, is it? Is it Frank Wright?
I think it is
Frank Reich,
Mike.
right?
Yeah, and that's the connection with them.
Okay.
Yep, Frank Reich. So there you go. Miles
Yeah,
Sanders to the Panthers.
I knew there was an Eagles connection when they went down to Panthers, but
Jerry
yeah, it was Frank Wright.
Jerry was telling me, I don't know how true this is, like the situation with Slay. Like, remember years ago how they did Cox? They cut him and then re-signed him?
Yep.
He was
Yep.
saying he heard that could be the same type situation
Yeah,
with Slay.
John was before you guys invaded the pool area. John was talking about that.
Okay.
Did you get
Yeah.
credentials to get in here?
Yeah, I'm getting married down here. That's my credential.
Yeah.
So yeah. Jerry's part of the Delaware connection. Dave's here. Dave's in from Arizona.
Wow.
He's a card shark out there in Arizona. Well, he's actually a poker dealer.
Nice.
So yeah, we gotta. How many you got here? How many's coming in?
75.
75.
Nice.
How about that? 75. That's
Yeah.
a good party tomorrow night.
That
So
will be.
yeah. So Miles Sanders to Carolina, huh?
Yep.
Oh boy, I don't know. I was a big Miles Sanders fan. I know he let me down in the Super Bowl, but I was a big Penn State fan.
Tony said he stinks.
Tony said he stinks.
You got Gainwell, he's better.
You got Gainwell, he's better. What the hell does Tony know? He's a Bucks fan.
Facebook, thank you for everything. I'm gonna step off right now.
I told him watch the water.
Yeah, don't step off.
I
Yeah,
won't do that.
easy. We're waiting for the Dolphins to jump behind us.
They were behind this building today.
Were they?
Yes.
Nice.
They come back here. So,
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Back to Lauren.
Good deal.
All right.
Good deal. So
Good luck with
yeah,
everything, Shawnee.
for those just joining us, we're down here at Clearwater Beach Hotel. Sean and Stephanie get married tomorrow night. It's an open invitation. If you're down here, come on, come out. I'll get you in. So I was on the C list, so I can get you on. I can get you in. So
There you go.
it's all good. It's all good. So we got another. You want to you put down the bag of chips? Can you join us? The city sip. Yes. Come on over here. You got to put the chips. You got to put the chips down. Here's our card. Here's our card shark from Arizona.
So you need the sticky fingers to the deal.
He's
How
gonna.
we
Very
doing?
tasty drink. Very tasty.
There you go.
Enjoying it very much.
That's our sponsor.
Thank you very much.
That's our sponsor. You know all about sponsors, right?
They
Right?
ship now, so you can contact them and they'll ship out to you.
How
All right.
about since you're new, why don't you introduce yourself?
David, formerly from Newark, Delaware, currently in Glendale, Arizona.
Nice.
You're in for the wedding. You're one of
Here for the
Sean's.
wedding.
You want to talk about your basketball career a little bit?
Oh,
Why don't we jump right into it?
wow. Oh my goodness.
Well, I heard you got game.
I had a career high 12 points at Thomas McKinney Line. Did a little salute to the crowd every time I scored.
That was a career high of 12 points.
I was just going to say, was that the 12 points for the four years in high school?
No, it's just my career high. It was all garbage time. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Dave's good. Good people. He left us, went out to Arizona to start a new career. And how's that going?
It's going great.
Yeah.
I love dealing poker, man. It's fun.
I was just going to say, what do you deal? Poker.
Mostly Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big Eagles fan, still follows the Birds. Wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. This is breaking news because I don't even think the social media director has put this out. But there's an announcement coming that 55 is coming to Carl's Cards. I'll let you guys figure out 55. So he's got a 55 jersey that he needs signed. right?
Uh-oh.
He just happened to be wearing it the other day.
Huge Michigan fan. So Brandon Graham,
I feel sorry for
longest-standing Eagle. Come on now, are you a Buckeye?
No, we're Penn State people,
Oh,
damn
okay,
it.
all right.
Come on.
Yeah,
I had said that to Brandon Graham. I met him once. I said, Brandon, there's only been two guys that have ever been good from Michigan. It was you and Trey and John Runyon.
Brady. What about Brady?
Brady. Oh, the GOAT.
Come on
The
now.
GOAT.
Well,
Some props.
The GOAT.
yeah, but they became Eagles, so that's what made them good.
Okay, I got you.
So wait, let's make the connection here. So 55 put the sack on Brady's ass to win the Super Bowl, right?
Okay.
Probably the biggest sack in Brandon Graham's career, no doubt, right?
Yeah.
Right? To win a Super Bowl,
Big
Super
time
Bowl
right there.
52,
Big time.
right? And you want the jersey signed.
I would love that.
All right.
100%.
All right.
100%.
All right. All right. I think we can make that happen.
You heard it here first.
I think you can count on us.
Appreciate that.
You can count on us. So yeah, Dave, you want to bring the next guest on? Bring him over.
Jerry?
Does he have
Jerry.
does he have game? I don't know. Does he have game? I mean, hey, this show still can only afford one set of earbuds. So we're so here's yeah, there you go. You're right in there. So here's Jerry. He's another part of the wedding party. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jerry DiMatteo. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. I've known the groom-to-be since we were 6 years old.
Wow, 6 years old.
6 years old.
Wow. How does anyone stay friends with somebody for that long?
You know what? It's a lot of hard work and perseverance.
There you go. There you go. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I tell you a real short story. Jerry and I go way back a few years. We got a great Ben Simmons story together.
Is this really a story?
No, not
Are
on
you
my
gonna give me
not
a
on my
public, I want
not
a
on
public apology.
yeah, you need one. You need one because I was the dumbass, that thought, he was the real deal, right? And you said from the start, go ahead.
I said he was a bum. I said we need to get rid of him. And Sean and Carl defended this guy to the end of the earth. I said, okay, here's the deal with Ben Simmons. He doesn't show up in the playoffs. I said because defenses play differently. The game is different in the playoffs. Regular season, back when he was early in his career with the Sixers, he was able to do some things really well in the regular season. Playoff time, got shut down. And they ridiculed me publicly.
Oh.
B-dubs.
Oh, lay it on. Come on.
They
Lay it on. Don't hold back.
wasn't up here in the place to hold me back. But
He's been great. He's
one
been
year
great.
ago, 1 year ago at Sean's engagement, Carl apologized very privately. I mind you, just secretly saying, you know what, you were right that one time. Thank you. I was right.
100%. What a bum.
So
What
how
a
did you
bum.
and Shawnee meet up through school?
No, my family, our families lived in the same neighborhood, and my mom and dad moved back to that old neighborhood, and so at 6 years old, we just, we've been friends for a very, very long time. And,
Oh, nice.
and by the power of Facebook, it kind of brings us all back together because we went to different schools and had different circles of friends, and now like the power of social media kind of pulled us all back together. It's been
Right.
really great, so, yeah.
Very cool.
He's got a large contingent of I'll call them Jerry's for the sake of different names because they're flying in from everywhere.
Right.
Friends, and more friends, and like Sean said, he's got a group of like 75. So
Yeah, well, Sean said 75, and I asked him, "Do you even know 75 people?" But it should be interesting. I know that Sean sent some people invites high up on the food chain, and so let's see who shows up tomorrow for this big soiree. So
yep, there you go. Soiree. The show's gone big time. I'm not
It
sure
is.
we're ready for that.
I know.
But
Wasn't expecting
anyway,
big words.
yeah, I know. But he's a big sports guy. He's a big sports guy, big Eagles fan. What do you think of all these moves? What are you thinking?
Right now, it's kind of like I'm waiting for the dust to settle. I saw Waller went to the Giants. I saw Gilmore went to the Cowboys. So we can't take a step back. So I'm,
Right.
I'm worried about our defense. But like I said, I'm hearing rumors that we release Slade and then try to turn around and re-sign him because he wasn't going to just flat out restructure his deal. So if we can get Slade back, if we get CJ back, some way, shape, or form, I'm hoping we don't mortgage the future with Hurts. But he's going to get his money, and sometimes that hamstrings us a little bit. But I'm excited, man. I'm a huge Philly sports fan, and I'm stoked to see what this year brings. But the NFC East is going to be very formidable.
Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be good. It's going to be another great year. The Giants paid their guy, and the Cowboys are trying to restructure some things and get better.
Zeke got released today.
Zeke got released. Yep. Where do you think he ends up? That's a big spot.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to have to accept a lesser role.
Right.
He's going to have to become that short down yardage back, that goal line back. And I don't know if mentally he's ready to step back like that.
Right.
So you got to swallow your ego sometimes when you get a little bit older and long in the tooth.
Good point.
So
Good point.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is there's like eight running backs out there that are pretty good quality running backs out there right now.
Yeah, and if you look at the league, running backs are a dime a dozen.
Right.
They feel like anymore they can pluck one in the third or fourth round, plug them right in. Case in point, I think this Kenny Gainwell is going to take a huge leap forward for us this year. He's a 3-down back. He can catch the ball in the backfield. He can do this RPO offense that we love to run. If Trey Sermon can become a short yardage back, or even Penny, if he can make the team, we have 4 players that serve one role.
Right.
And so that's really where the league is going. It's no longer that Adrian Peterson, where you sit him back there, you hand him the rock 40 times a game, and he's going to get all the yards. There's no more. They don't make them like that.
No.
So
No, exactly.
you got to divide and conquer. So offensively, the Birds look strong. Same roster to bring it back. Hurts will be another year in the offense. But defensively, we got to shore up some things. And then I think they'll do some things in the draft. Howie's been doing a nice job the last couple of years with the draft. So,
Defense heavy, right?
Yeah. He's going to go D-line, and he's going to load up.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, that's Jerry, folks. And, before he makes us all look bad, because he's got a lot of good information stored up there. So thanks for coming out.
See me tomorrow night at the wedding. I will not have a lot of good information. I'll be 3 sheets to the wind.
Appreciate
Have a good night,
it.
everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, brother.
All right. So, so here we are, Clearwater Beach. The sun has settled. Lauren's back joining us. Everything good?
Yeah,
Everything's
everything's good.
good.
That's good.
I think we gotta have Jerry on full time.
Lauren wants to have Jerry on full time. I don't know that I can afford Jerry.
I think we can negotiate.
Yeah, couple of Miller Lights.
Yeah, city supper too.
Yeah. Shoney's he's good people. Got a lot of good friends, and they're all Philly. Most of them are Philly sports fans, right?
Do have that one Cowboys fan.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He
That's
doesn't count.
yeah. Joe Tweed's on the other side. We won't let him in.
Let me in, guys. Let me.
Yeah. So, but no. So this is working out pretty well. We still got internet, and what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm ready to eat when this is over.
Lauren's getting hungry.
Where are we going?
I'm not sure. It's entirely up to you. It's your call. I'm buying.
Well, I just want to be inside. This is a little chilly.
Yeah, you know what? It's chilly down here, folks.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, I know. It's not 29 or 39, but
It was snowing here. It was
49.
snowing here yesterday.
It was snowing here yesterday. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, the boss is barking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the boss is. She just doesn't
Anthony
matter
was
where
Amy?
she's at. Yeah, they're she's. Oh man, you know. See,
I heard the Cornbread Nation's on top of the edge there.
they're not ready to jump, are they?
They came from Dunedin and now they're touring Clearwater.
Hey, I got a shout out. That's all I know. I got a shout out.
That's true.
I got a shout out.
Everybody toasted to him.
I got a shout out. It was good. Where were we at? What was it called? Flanagan's. Flanagan's Irish Pub. Pretty sweet spot over in Dunedin. We started after we left the ballpark. We went to Skips, and Skips is so old school. I mean, so old school. You know, we started there, and then we ran into the Cornbread Nation. Wally and Wally and his friends, and we ended up the street. So that's the real reason why we were late, because we had to get back from Dunedin to Clearwater, and
Right.
so just clearing it all up, and we're here at.
But I think we could just blame Anthony, because we wouldn't have been in Dunedin if the Pirates weren't there.
Well, okay, you can do that.
All right, we'll blame Anthony.
You
I
can
don't know,
blame Anthony.
I heard GPS missed a left turn somewhere along the line. I don't know what the.
No left turns, Johnny. No, nothing like that.
But so were you there?
What else?
Were you
Go
there
ahead.
when Wally's daughter was singing at Hogan's?
100%. Yes.
Nice. She did a good job.
Clearwater Kate. So here's the deal. Last year, so everybody knows, so Kate wins the belt last year.
Oh, did
right? She wins the competition last year, but she had to escort her father home. Oops. So poor Kate wasn't there to accept her prize,
Oh,
right? Because you have to be there.
Right,
So they gave it to somebody else.
right,
So Wally has been eating crow ever since.
right.
So she performed again this Monday night, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not showing any partiality, but she was probably the best. The problem being she was first, and Mr. Hogan wasn't there. And when you go first, sometimes it's deadly.
Right.
So, but anyway, we were toasting Kate this afternoon over at Flanagan's, and we had a good time. And they'll all be out there tomorrow night for Sean's wedding. So tune in tomorrow night. We're gonna go live from here. From there, we're gonna jump in and out.
I hope everything's charged.
Yeah. Well,
I've got to
hopefully.
get the AirPods charged, and
Yeah. We got a lot of little technical difficulties, but we pulled it off.
we did.
We pulled it
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
We pulled it
Something like
off.
that.
We pulled it off. Right? We're doing okay. Right? We're doing
using,
okay.
Using the laptop as a phone holder, that was perfect.
As a stand, you smart ass.
I
Okay.
know.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. We're going to plan D.
Okay.
We're going to plan B, jackass.
It used to be
okay.
a family show. Not
This
so much
this is
anymore.
not a family show anymore.
No,
Yeah.
It's not a family. So the boys are leaving. Just going across the street. Don't get in any trouble.
What?
Watch for
Watch
traffic,
my cars.
please. Watch for the traffic. Gentlemen, thank you. Sean, Jerry, Dave. Great job. Thank you.
Hey, this time tomorrow,
Yeah, well,
big guy's taking a dip.
yeah,
Life's
put him in the
over then.
pool. Put him in the pool. Life's over.
Life's over, apparently. Oh, boy.
All right. So, yeah, we're down here in Clearwater basically for a lot of baseball. It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good, but it just we're not seeing the regulars, right?
Right.
Because the World Baseball Classic, which by the way, have you watched any of those games? They've been
They've been-
fantastic.
Yeah. Tonight's gonna be a great one with
Oh,
Venezuela and
Yes.
Dominican, right?
yes. Yeah. Well, that's basically for everything, right?
Right. Yeah. It's getting in. Winner
Yep.
stays in, and the loser goes home.
Yeah. And who does USA play?
I think Colombia, right?
Colombia, right? So, What do you thinking? You got any
I
suggestions
think
there?
they win. They got their shock already losing the. I mean, not
Yeah.
it wasn't like they lost to a bad team, but
Well, they weren't going to go undefeated, right?
right.
But
No.
that Dominican team, oh my God,
Yeah.
that's insane. That's insane.
Well, Venezuela is just as good. I mean, they
yeah,
got
they're stacked.
yeah.
They're stacked.
Yeah, those two teams. It's going to be a fun one tonight. It's going to be some excitement going on in that ballpark there tonight.
Well, let's bring it back home a little bit and talk about the Phillies for a minute because, you're down Suarez, you're down Painter. Where are we at here? What Ranger?
Ranger Suarez?
No, no, I'm being. Hang on a minute here. What's his name?
There's nothing better than making fun of somebody and not know. Suarez. That's Suarez. Ranger Suarez.
All right. So anyway,
I know who you meant.
What? Yeah, I mean, she's. This Sue's View is getting ready to get thrown in the bay. So I'll see if she can swim. Bad leg and all. We'll see if she can swim. But anyway, what are you hearing on pitching? Are they gonna make a move?
No, probably Baylor Falter is going to open up.
He looked horrible the other day.
Yeah, I mean, it's spring training. I mean, Nick Nelson got hurt as well. They said as well, and Sanchez got hurt, is down as well because that was another guy. Christopher Sanchez was another guy that they were thinking may be taking a spot like that. And
they've got to make a move. I'm sorry. There's nothing on the depth chart that
right.
You need to pull a trade. And I'm going to propose one right here. You got Scott Kingery who's batting what 500.
Yeah, he's batting well.
I mean, he didn't do well today. He was over in Dunedin today, but I think he went 0 for 3. But he was batting like 522. I mean,
right.
there's got to be somebody available you could package, for a Scott Kingery type player. I just, I'm just not happy with Nola, Weber, and Ranger. Suarez. How about that? Huh? So I'm being criticized. But anyway,
she didn't mention the Weber guy. She didn't say anything about Weber instead of Wheeler.
Instead of Wheeler instead of Weber.
Oh my Johnny.
I don't lose your edge, buddy. I love it.
No, I won't. Never do. But yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, they got to do something because they were banking on Painter being the fifth starter, and now with Suarez going down a little bit, now you're down 2 starters.
Exactly.
Taiwan Walker's looking great so far
Yeah,
himself.
he was supposed to be your 4, right? Now,
exactly.
All of a sudden he's your 3.
Right. But I mean, he had 8 strikeouts last night in the game. For Mexico there, so that was a nice outing for him. He looked sharp.
So that little tweak of an injury was nothing.
Yeah, I don't believe it was. Yeah, fortunately they got lucky with that. We'll have to see how Suarez is. I'm not sure. I don't know. You may have heard a little bit more than we have as far as if it was any more serious than not. Painter was more. A guy that you have to worry about because even though it's strained, there's still a tear.
Yeah.
It's not torn completely, but there's still a tear in that arm.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful.
So what do they do? Shut him down 4 weeks and then reevaluate that?
Exactly. Which you sit him down for 4 weeks, and he's going to take another 4 weeks to amp back up. If he's able to pitch right away, so you're down 2 months basically. If everything's good. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know that we see him this year.
Okay.
Just because of the way they're starting off. I mean, I don't. Maybe if anything, maybe a September call up type of thing, just to make sure everything's good with them because you don't want to push him through too hard.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
he's got too much there.
All right.
But have you heard anything about Abel and
They
McGarry?
sent him. They sent both of them back the other day.
Right.
They were part of the early cuts. I guess they're going to start cutting people and releasing people. I just think with all the availability you have, you've got Josh Harrison, you've got Kingery. I mean, what are you going to do with all these infielders?
Right.
Sosa's had a strong camp.
Yeah.
And I'm not suggesting trading him, but you just need pitching.
Oh yeah.
You're going to need pitching to contend in this division. So
right.
I think
you don't want to get out
Dombrowski
to a slow start.
No, you cannot. You can't afford it.
You're already down
You cannot
Harper.
afford it.
With the bats,
Yep.
So,
For sure.
but
sure.
I mean, the bats are looking good. Schwarber had a good World Baseball Classic, and Turner had a nice home run the other night. And JT's swinging the bat pretty well. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see the guys doing well.
All right.
Against top competition right at the moment.
Yeah, it's top, a lot of it's top, and then it drops off.
Well, yeah, no, true. But I mean, even a guy like Ward's doing well. He was supposedly middle infielder for Great Britain, and they throw him at first base, and he's playing well over there, and he's been hitting the ball pretty well. I think he even hit a home run the other day for Great Britain. So.
Garrett how are things?
Garrett Stubbs has been good. So
yeah, well, he got hurt, right?
He did, but he's been playing. He did something with his knee, but he's been playing.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been good there.
All right. Well, what's happening in Havertown? Everything good?
Everything's good here. Yeah, the store's been busy. It's been going well. I think the kids had off. I think the kids must have had off Monday and Tuesday or half days maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's been a little bit more action kid wise.
Well, you're holding the fort down, and I certainly appreciate it while we're all down here clowning around.
Oh yeah.
And there is an awful lot of clowning.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
You got to let loose every once in a while.
Every once in a while. They forgot to remind me it was Wednesday.
We could have always done the show tomorrow.
But it was good, right? Well, I suggested that, but suggested that, but that went over. That went over like no, that's not happening.
Yeah.
We'll do some live spots tomorrow night.
Yes. Yep. We're gonna check in and we're gonna have some fun with it. So, this Fans View will be live.
Are we sponsoring the wedding?
No.
Okay.
But City Sips can.
Yeah.
How about that? I can bring the sips to the wedding.
All right.
I can bring the sips to the wedding. So, Johnny, we're going to cut it short before the battery goes dead.
Okay.
I just again, thanks for hanging in there with us, everybody.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody jumping on tonight and putting up with our shenanigans.
Oh, and they were shenanigans.
Well, it's fun. It's all in fun, right? It's all in fun, But your buddy Hollis said to say hello, and he's still coming for you. So he owes you another table shot. I don't know what he's talking about, but he said something about another table shot.
That's okay.
So
have him come on. I sent him a message to see if he actually steps up and mans up for the NCAA tournament, March Madness. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see if he actually does it.
All right. Well, you have any closing comments before we say goodnight to our listeners?
Well, just everybody log in on Facebook for this Fans View. We have the March Madness tournament brackets right there. It's very easy to sign up. If you don't have an ESPN account already, you just sign up for it. It's free. And podcast is the password, and just fill out the bracket. You push the buttons, and it does it all for you. Just make sure
podcast you all lowercase, right?
I think the P is automatically capitalized, but it doesn't. I don't think it matters.
Doesn't matter. All right.
And
good deal.
So yeah,
and
everything.
And the prize is sponsored by who?
Carl's Cards and Collectibles.
There you
as
go.
always. Yep.
Good job. Good
right here in
job.
Harbortown
Lauren,
for your stores.
any closing comments?
Nope, that's it. Just stay tuned for tomorrow night.
Yep.
There
And
you go.
everybody have a safe time tomorrow. Enjoy Shawnee and the Stephanie. Congratulations.
Yep.
Sorry we can't be down there to enjoy with you, and have a great time.
All right, Johnny. Thanks for holding the fort down. Appreciate it very much.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
problem.
everyone. Have a great night and have a great week.
Go get something to eat.
There you go. Thank you.
No problem.
Or
See you
drink.
later.
Or drink.
Oh,
Or drink. Well, you can drink if you want. Sure.